With how invested people are with the glamorous lives of the Kardashian family, every minor and major detail of their life is a matter of public interest. But despite this, there is one Kardashian that has ditched the public eye completely. Can you guess who we are talking about? Robert Kardashian, the brother. Not only has he vanished, but he also refuses to be a part of the Kardashian family's upcoming Hulu show. Watch this video to find the reason. Keeping Up with the Kardashian is one of the most iconic reality shows, but after running for 20 seasons, it finally came to an end. Fans were quite dismayed by this and demanded for new shows, especially considering that there was so much to keep up with this year, with Kim's divorce, Kourtney's engagement, Kylie's pregnancy, and Kendall's new relationship. Thankfully, the requests of fans were answered, and the family revealed that a show like KUWTK will be coming on the streaming platform Hulu, but in a new avatar. This new Kardashian show will be even more interesting than the former one, but something else that has caught the interest of the public is the absence of Rob Kardashian's name in the announcement of the show. In an official announcement of the cast, we were told that the cast will be the same as KUWTK, with Kourtney, Kim, Khloe Kardashian, Kendall, and Kylie Jenner. And most importantly, the matriarch of the clan, Kris Jenner. But did you notice the one name that wasn't mentioned at all? The name of their only brother, Rob. Reportedly, Robert Jr. is completely against putting himself and his private life out there for the public's entertainment, so he has dropped out of the show, which is really surprising since even Scott Disick, Kourtney's ex, is going to be a part of this season even though their relationship is quite strained at present. So, what could be the reason that Rob has refused to be a part of this new dynamic show? Out of all the Kardashians and Jenner, Rob has the hardest life. Fatherless since a young age, he has had to deal with a lot of issues, and the media has not been kind towards him at all. Tabloids always referred to him as the black sheep of the family, comparing his life to that of his sisters. This pressure led Robert to turn into partying and drinking hard. As a regular viewer of the show, you must know that even in the show he was depicted as immature and directionless. Although around season 5 and 6, Robert started taking up more responsibility and invested in his own business. The pressure never went away, as a result of which he became a recluse and neither appeared on the show or any other events until almost the later seasons of KUWTK. But his appearance came with a big shock to everyone. He had gained a lot of weight and was completely unrecognizable. But apart from that, Rob's personal life had a drastic change as well. He was dating Blac Chyna and was going to be a father as well. This is what Scott Disick had to say about the whole situation. Rob has not come out of the house in 3 or 4 years. Then he knocks up his girlfriend after 2 weeks of knowing her. If you think you got it rough, just take a look at us. And we have no choice but to agree with this savage summary of Disick on Rob's life. But what they did not know then was that things were going to get even more rough. So much so that they would be scarring the young father for life. Robert's then-girlfriend, Blac Chyna, is an American model. During the pregnancy, the couple made their own spin-off show called Rob and Chyna, which was centered around their relationship and their impending parenthood. Although in the show there were some arguments between the two of them, viewers were mostly shown a sweet and loving relationship between the two of them. But the reality was completely different. Blac Chyna claimed that Robert had hacked into her phone and threatened her that he would expose her cheating on him with other men. In return, Rob alleged that Chyna had vanished with their daughter, baby Dream, and refused to let him meet her. This spat continued for a long time, but it turned vicious when a court battle was involved. Those few months involving their daughter's custody were hell on Rob Kardashian, calling him depressed, insecure, and unstable. His ex had aired all of their private matters to the public. Moreover, the media was all too happy to drag his private life through mud. Following the drama, the Kardashian sisters instantly came to his aid, but the relationship between the siblings was already stained by then. The sisters were not at all happy with their little brother dating the model. Tensions were quite high around the family dinner table, except for Kris Jenner. No one else in the family liked China much, and the feeling was mutual. But the disdain among the two parties grew even more after the couple made it official with a ring and pregnancy announcement. Although the aunties already loved the baby and were excited for their brother, they could not get over their dislike of China. And when tension arose between him and China, Robert did not have anyone for support. And in an inexplicable feat, he blocked all his sisters and blocked China as well. Even though when the drama got too ugly, the siblings bonded again. There has been a distance between the Kardashian-Jenner siblings. And as of now, since China is still their niece's mother, the Kardashians have decided to let bygones be bygones. Maybe they will not get over their animosity with her, but since she is still a part of their brother's life as a co-parent, they will always respect her. But Robert Kardashian still had a lot of issues after the mess, and as a result of all this, he is fed up with being in the spotlight. Many fans who closely watch the show have pointed out that Robert has always been different from the rest of his family. While the Kardashians thrive in publicity and media, he has never been able to cope with having his life completely open for everyone to judge. Perhaps he does not feel like one of the stereotypical Kardashians. And you will also be shocked by this coincidence in Robert Jr.'s life. His life seemed to be going fine when he was keeping a low profile. It was only after his appearance in KUWTK and the Rob and China show that his life took such an ugly turn. Therefore, keeping this in mind, it is understandable why the Kardashian brother is completely against being a part of the new show. Once bitten, twice shy, it seems. But are the sisters happy with this decision? Yes, they are. Kim Kardashian says that she loves him and supports her brother's decision to keep his privacy. All the other sisters have also started mending their relationship with their brother, and that is why they think that Rob distancing himself away from the unkind gaze of the media and focusing on his health is what's best for him. So, instead of being a part of any reality show, whether it was KUWTK or the new Hulu show, Rob will be investing his time in raising his daughter, Dream. Also, for her sake, he is determined to get both his mental and physical health on track. According to reports, he is already turning back to his funny and cheerful self, and also has been leading a healthier life and is already seeing someone. Kris Jenner is sure that the old Rob will be back soon. Perhaps one day the fans will finally get to see Robert Kardashian Jr. back in his old form. But that is not going to be anytime soon in the near future. So, in conclusion, we would like to say that everyone has a right to their privacy. And since Robert Kardashian is not ready to make anything about himself or his life public, we as audience should respect this decision. Meanwhile, you can still keep up with the rest of the siblings and actually get to know why on earth Kim Kardashian chose that Met Gala look.